All right, a very good afternoon, each and every one. Welcome to another beautiful and an energy-packed session by LeapScholar. This is Veronica Victoria, and I hope all of you are super excited and pumped up to learn something new regarding the speaking module today here with me. As you all can already see in the title, today we are going to do something very special for all of you. We are going to conduct a full mock test with one of our alumni from LeapScholar in today's session. And not just that, I do have something very exciting for all of you. So do stay on with me during the session, okay? Now, you all know, and as you all know, we conduct live sessions every day at 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. So do not forget to join us for free live sessions. Today, I will be covering a lot of topics. So in case you want to, you want to watch only a particular section later on, you can always check out the description, which contains the timestamps for our specific parts. Now, before I begin further, I see a lot of people joining our live classes. So hello, everyone. How are all of you all today? Good afternoon, everyone. I see a lot of people joining our live classes every day. So please do subscribe to the channel right now. It means a lot to us and it encourages each and every educator of LeapScholar to come and share and give their best to you. Okay. Also, right. Now, as you can see, we do also have our Telegram channel, which is IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Please do subscribe to this as well. Download the app and please go into IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. We are a very huge community of students and it's growing as we speak. 12,000 number is a very old, I would say the statistics has been changing really fast. Today we are 22,000 and growing as we speak, guys. And what is so beautiful about this particular channel is you get daily practice tasks from either one of the four modules. Either you get it from a listening module or you'll get it from a speaking module. So it's awesome. It's awesome. So please do download, your Telegram and please add us and please be a part of this beautiful community. You get to practice English daily over here. You will be learning tips and tricks for all the four sections. You get to attend a lot of master classes over here. So it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Okay, so please do that. Please do that. So now, good. Good afternoon, Supreet, Muskan. Can you all hear me? Are you all able to hear me, guys? Are you all able to hear me? Am I audible? I'm good, Ramesh. All right. Now, yes, you're able to hear me, Ritika. Hi, Ritika. And Ashdeep, Mansi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Shrikant. Good afternoon, guys. Hi, Jashin. Hi, Harish. Hi, Sheikh. Awesome, awesome. Very nice, very nice. I'm sure that y'all are here today. I'm so glad that to have so many of y'all joining in. It shows, how much eagerness you have to learn and to move ahead in this line. Okay, so students, please kindly check the description box below. All the links are available. Your free study materials are available. The crash course links are available. Everything is available over there. Do keep checking that on and off. Okay, now today, yes. So we have two special courses coming up, immediately. One is on the 20th of May, which starts today, and the other one is on 24th May. So please go in and please subscribe and please go in and, take these classes. This is going to help you. And the surprise here is you're getting a 50% discount on these crash course batches, which is going to be conducted by Atul sir and Syed sir, two of our best educators we have at Leap right now. So please go in and, you can book you can book these courses. The link is down in the description box. Everything is over there. And the beauty of today's offer is you get it at 50% off. You get it at 50% off. All right. Yes, you can also check the link. The link has been put in the chat box right now. All the crash courses, all the 4 modules, no compromise on quality of study. It will be done to perfection. All you need to do is just join. Okay. All right. So today we are going to, let's see what we are going to do today. Okay. Today is going to be slightly different and I want you all to enjoy it. So we thought to do something a little bit different from what we do normally. So I'm just going to give all our new viewers and the old, so for the old students who have joined me today, it's going to be like a little revision. Okay. And for the students who are very keen on enrolling with IELTS, you'll get a brief introduction about the speaking, how it happens. And we are going to do a full mock session. We are going to conduct a full mock session. So you will get to see how that 11 to 14 minutes is going to be spent and what if it was you, how it's going to be. Okay. And I'm going to, close the day with some of the best tips that I feel is going to allow you to ace the speaking test for your IELTS exam. Let us begin. Okay. I need to know how many of y'all are interested in today's session and how many of y'all are looking forward for today's session. Please write in the chat. Please write in the chat. If y'all are excited about today's session, please write in the chat. Yes, thank you, Pratik. Those students who are excited. Awesome, awesome, very good. Very nice. All right. Very good, very good. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Manmeet. Very nice. Ritika, Muskan, the pre-schools. Okay. Harish Reddy, very nice, very nice. It will give you a better, broader perspective, a broader understanding on how to face this challenge and how to do well. And you don't need to be nervous. Okay. You don't need to be nervous. Okay. Let's start. Let's start. Okay. Now, when you go for the exam, the whole session is going to take around, say, 11 to 14 minutes. All right. And the whole session gets recorded for marking purpose. Okay. So the invigilator, the examiner will tell you this, that he or she is going to record the session. Okay. So you don't have to worry about it. It's going to happen in due course of time. Now, you have to carry your passport to the examination center. It is very, very important for you to carry your passport to the examination center. And this is because that is only your proof of identity. Okay. You need to carry a valid passport. Nothing like your Aadhaar card or your ration card. Nothing is, it's legible. You're not allowed. It will not hold good. It will not hold good. No driving license and no voter's ID, no ration card, no Aadhaar card. No, it's just your valid legal passport is what you need to carry to the examination center. Okay. Now, I know that there are many students who have heard about the IELTS and they have been preparing themselves. Now, I want you to write in the chat box, guys. Please tell me how many parts are there in the speaking module. How many parts are there in the speaking module? Come on. How many parts are there in the speaking module? How many parts are there in the speaking module? Very good, Arshdeep. Very good. Yes, you're absolutely right. There are 3 parts in the speaking model. Very nice. Very nice. Who can tell me, who can name the 3 parts? I want somebody to name the 3 parts. Who can name the 3 parts? Awesome. Very good. I'm so proud of you. Vivek and Ramandeep, Prince, Amal, Rishabh. Very, very good. Satvinder, it's not 8. It's not 8. It's not 4. It's exactly 3. Who can tell me what is the first part going to be about? What are we going to do in the first part? Very nice, Purnima. Keep it up. Totally 3 parts. Absolutely. Very good. Can you tell me what are the 3 parts, guys? Yes, Pratik. Absolutely. Very nice, Natasha. That is correct. Introduction, cue card round, and discussion. Very good. Absolutely. Very nice. Very nice. So I'm quite glad that you know how the speaking module is conducted during your IELTS exam. Okay. Awareness is the first part or is the basic key to success, to completion of a good IELTS, okay, exam. You need to know what is IELTS, what is, what parts are there in IELTS and how it is conducted. This knowledge is very, very important. All right. Okay. Let us move ahead. You all are absolutely right. Okay. The first part is going to be a very mild introduction. Okay. The examiner is going to ask certain questions about you, maybe about your family. It may be they're going to ask you something about your friends and maybe any other topic, any casual random topic, of course, but it will be related to you. You would know these general topics, okay? It can be anything, but they are very generic, okay? Part 2 is nothing but your cue card, which many of you all have said correctly. Mrinalini, Avneet, Rohit, and who else? Amanpreet. All right. So Arshdeep, awesome. Okay. So part 2 is nothing but the cue card round. And over here, the cue card round, I will give you a topic. You will get 1 minute to prepare. You will get 1 minute to prepare. You have to understand your cue card. You have to write down your points, and then you will get 2 minutes on the clock to speak. Okay. Now you will only speak alone during this time. It will be an uninterrupted speaking from your end. Okay. And the examiner will evaluate you on many, many things, on all the parameters, okay, which we are going to discuss again. Now, what is part 3? Part 3 will be questions based on the theme of the cue card that has been given to you. Now, say, for example, your theme was about travel, okay? So then the examiner will have questions about, traveling to foreign countries and what are the best ways to travel and what's the best way of traveling in your country, the use of maps, the use of GPS, etc., etc. Right? So part 3 is usually a two-way discussion between you and your examiner, and this is going to happen. There'll be around 3 to 4 questions. Okay, there'll be 3 to 4 questions. So this is all about the 3 parts. Now, students, this is a very important criteria because you will be assessed on certain parameters. Okay, 1, am I able to speak fluently? Right? Fluency is a very important parameter here. And is my speaking in a structured way? That is where your fluency and coherence come into play. Next, am I using the correct vocabulary to speak? And am I using something uncommon, right? Using words that we don't use every day comes under the category of lexical resource, right? Next, they are going to check whether you are able to speak in different tenses. They are going to check if you're able to, use good connectors, use good linking words. How is your grammar? Okay, so all this comes under grammatical range and accuracy. Okay, and last but not the least is your pronunciation. Am I pronouncing the words correctly? Okay, now for when you are going for an exam, we do not expect you to change your accent altogether. Okay, but we do expect you to pronounce the word as it should be. For example, if you say CLICKED is pronounced as clicked and not clicked, right? So this is a small difference that we are asking you. We are trying to help you with it. Okay, so this is where LeapScholar comes into play in order to teach you and make you the best at a particular module and the whole course together. Now, okay, So students, are we clear on this? Any doubts over here? Any doubts over here? Okay, so now we are going to move into our mock session. All right, we are going to move into our mock session right now. It is the same for, yes, Narendra, it is the same for general IELTS also. Okay, it is the same for general IELTS also. All right. Okay. Right. Great. Now, let us move on to a live mock session with Shayaz. We have Shayaz with us. Hi, Shayaz.
Hello.
Hi,
Good
Shayaz.
evening. Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me, Shayaz?
Yeah, I can hear you properly.
All right. Okay. Shall we begin?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we have Mohammed Shayaz here, and he is an alumni of LEAP. So welcoming you. Students,
Thank
we
you very
are
much.
going to start our mock test now. All right. Good afternoon, Shayaz. Welcome to the speaking session. My name is Veronica, and today I'm going to record this for marking purpose. Shall we begin?
Surely.
What is your full name?
My name is Mohammed Shayaz Khan, and you can call me Shayaz.
All right. For part one, I am going to ask you some questions to get to know you a little better. Okay, and maybe some questions on a general topic. Okay. Are you a student or a working professional?
I was a working professional recently, but I have quit my job as I was preparing for IELTS and I had plans for my higher studies. So presently, you can say that I'm a student.
Okay. What were you working as?
I was working in Vivo India Private Limited as a production engineer, and I got the placement directly from my university. So I worked there for about an year.
Okay. Can you tell me something about the people you worked with?
I had very cooperative people around me. I had a team of around 100 operators, including 100 people, including operators and assistant engineers, to whom I had to look forward. I had to encourage them to bring the output at the correct given time. So I had a very good relationship with all my colleagues, and still I am in contact with them, and I had a very good experience.
What is it that you liked about your job?
Uh, the most important thing I liked about my job was that it made me very punctual. Actually, being in college in my last year, in my final year, the classes were very less, and I gave up on my time management. So joining back on my job, I was able to manage time back again.
All right. All right. Shayaz, do you like uh, gifts, the concept of gifting?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, obviously, I like the concept of gifts.
Okay. Do you like giving gifts and receiving gifts?
Yeah, I'm interested in both of the things. I believe that it deepens the relationship between the person, between the people.
Okay. Okay. When do people give gifts or presents in your country?
When they have to show importance to someone, or when they care about someone, or on some auspicious moments like wedding anniversaries, birthdays, etc.
Okay. When was the last time you received a gift?
The last time I received the gift was back in October 2020. It is a smartphone which I am using presently. Actually, it was a gift from my dad, and I'm very obliged that I received this gift from my dad.
Okay. Do you take a gift whenever you visit someone in their homes?
Yeah, obviously, I love to take gifts. As it gives me pleasure to give someone and see a smile on their face, because they already have invited us, and if we take something from our side, it builds up a good connection with them.
Okay. Do you enjoy buying gifts for people? Why or
Yeah.
why not?
Yes, I obviously enjoy buying gifts for my close ones, as it builds up a good relationship with them, and it keeps them remembering me whenever they use my gift.
All right. That was the end of part one, Shayaz. Now
Mhm.
we are going to move to part two, which is our cue card. So
Okay.
the cue card is going to be displayed in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. Please take 1 minute to prepare on the cue card. And after that, and take this time to write down your points. And
Okay.
after that, you will have your speaking time. All right, Shayaz.
Yeah. Shall I begin?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak about my favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant's name is Al Maida, and it's situated in the city of Riyadh, which is in the country of Saudi Arabia. And I have enjoyed very much visiting this restaurant, and I have lots of memories attached to it, as I have visited a number of times with my family and friends to this restaurant. Uh, as my most of my childhood was spent back in Saudi Arabia, we have visited a lot in this restaurant. It has a very serene environment, and it feels very gorgeous from inside. We have my family have hosted many important events in this restaurant, as the restaurants inside, it's very much decorative and have a lot of paintings and decorations on the wall, and it is based on the theme of cave life from inside. And from outside, the view is like a garden, like when you are entering a pathway of a garden, it's just built that way. And it's very spacious from inside and can hold around 50 family members in a go. So it's quite spacious. And I feel I as much as I have eaten there, I feel that they are very much specialized in the Middle Eastern cuisine. As my most favorite food was kapsa, which is the national dish of Saudi Arabia. I've enjoyed it a lot of times back there, and also they master in many exotic sweet dishes. So we enjoyed those sweet dishes a lot back there too. Uh, the front view feels different as it gives the view of a garden, as I mentioned before. So it feels very charming sitting there and eating. Um, and it has a very spacious car parking back there. And the cuisine is they, as I have mentioned, they are specialized in the Middle Eastern cuisine. Also, they serve Indian food as well. So the Indian people living back there in Saudi Arabia can enjoy the Indian cuisine as well.
All
So
right.
I yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Shayaz. Now we will proceed to part three, and I will ask you a few questions during this part. All right. Okay. Why do you think people go to restaurants when they want to celebrate something?
Because I guess restaurants are very spacious as compared to many homes of the people, so they can gather there with a number of people and celebrate easily there.
Okay. Now, some people say food is in an expensive restaurant is always better than food in a cheap restaurant. Would you agree with the statement?
Um, I won't agree to this thing because it majorly depends on the waiters and the people serving out there and the behavior towards us. So I totally disagree with this statement.
Which is more popular in your country, fast food restaurants or traditional restaurants? And why do you
Mm,
think that is?
the fast food restaurants are more, uh, uh, more the people visit more in the fast food restaurants as they are easily available everywhere, and the service they provide is very fast. So everyone wants their food at the earliest. So people try mostly visit fast food restaurants.
Okay. Do you think hygiene factors differ from restaurant to restaurant? If yes, on what basis?
Mm, uh, I think it depends from restaurant to restaurants. The quality of the people living, the waiters serving there, and the quality of the restaurant matters.
Okay. Thank you, Shayaz.
You're most
That was, yes. Thank you for joining me. All right. So, Shayaz, students, we have completed Shayaz's speaking test. And now I would just like to show you all exactly a few things where, he could have done a little better. All right, Shayaz, are you there?
yes, ma'am. I'm here.
All right. So I think you did well, when you started out, you were talking about your job, you were talking about work. That was really nice. You used some good words like cooperative, punctuality, show more importance towards more discipline. So all that was quite nice. But
Mm-hmm,
throughout, I felt that, your use of words like that's
mm-hmm.
fillers were quite high, so you need
Okay.
to control that. Okay, so
Okay.
good words here, cooperative and punctual. You had good discipline and, and a few other words as well. Now, I think some of the questions I think you did not quite understand. One of them being, which is more famous in the restaurant, that is, which is more popular in your country, a fast food restaurant or a traditional restaurant. All right. So over here, what I was coming to say is maybe a fast food restaurant like a McDonald's or
Mm-hmm.
a Pizza Hut or a KFC. Is that more famous in your country, or is it the traditional restaurants that serve,
Mm-hmm.
Parsi food or Pakistani food or
Mm-hmm.
Indian cuisine, Chinese cuisine, Arabic cuisine, those
Mm-hmm.
kind of traditional foods that when we go out. So that was my intention to get.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not based on the service here. I was more inclined to
Okay.
understand whether it was,
Mm-hmm.
people prefer. So, what do you think? People prefer a McDonald's than a traditional cuisine?
No, if I would have understood the question in this way, I would definitely say that they prefer traditional.
Yes, they prefer
Actually, yeah,
traditional.
I got confused in the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Students, what is your insight? What kind of keywords would you speak for this question? Which kind of restaurant is more popular in your country? Is it fast food restaurants, or is are the traditional restaurants more famous? Okay. Another thing I would say is you used a lot of yeah and yes. You need to
Yes, yes.
control that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that needs to be controlled. We cannot use yeah and yes too frequently. And yeah. Okay, now you said being in college in my last year, in my final year. Being
Mm-hmm.
in college in my last year, in my final year, right? So over here, I feel that you talking about your final year itself, you could have chosen any
Mm-hmm.
one of this, because then it makes it redundant. Okay, this
Mm-hmm.
is quite redundant. It's the same, right? In my
Yes,
last
yes.
year, in my final year, so you're repeating yourself. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so otherwise you could have rephrased it, when I was in college, or during my college days, in my last year and in my final year, or when I was in my final year. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that would have sounded quite nice. Okay, now you spoke about the gift you received from your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was nice. I like that. Uh, you also used, you were looking forward to working with your team, right, in future. So then
Yeah.
you used it in this way. You said, I look forward,
Mm.
so I feel that was a little too casual and
Yeah.
informal. Yes, look forward, right? So this was a little bit too informal. So we must avoid these kind of words when we are going for our exam. Try to be more formal in our approach. Of course, it is quite difficult at that point of time, but these kind of practice sessions will help you to understand where you need to be. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the pronunciation of the word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Can you pronounce this for me?
Environment.
Environment,
Mm-hmm.
right? So over here, again, you need to be a little careful with the pronunciation. Not many. I didn't find too many words that were mispronounced, but yes, I could catch one or two. This was one of them. Okay. Now you were describing the hotel. When you were describing the hotel, I think you wanted to speak a lot of things about the hotel, but I think words were coming too fast, and hence you were getting a lot of confusion over there, right? So, students, please do not forget to write your keywords in the chat. I'll take a look at it. All right. It's very much, we do not use, it's very much decorative. It's very much decorative. Yeah. What's wrong in the sentence, Shayaz? How could you have put it in a better way? How could you have spoken about the decor in a better way?
I guess I would have said the decoration.
Okay.
Yeah.
The decoration.
The decoration of the surrounding.
Maybe you could have said the decoration, the hotel was decorated or well decorated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The ambience of the hotel was lovely. There was lovely lighting, or there was beautiful lighting all around in the restaurant. It made you feel good to sit with your family and as if you're sitting in a candlelight dinner, for a
Mm-hmm.
candlelight dinner. So these kind of words will help you to, describe the hotel in a better way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right? Very nice. Very nice. And you also said something about the food of that hotel. You
Yes.
said they are very much specialized in. Yes. Now you tell me here, what do you think is the what is the mistake here? How could you have put this in a better way?
I guess I should have not used very much. I guess I should have just said that they are specialized in Middle Eastern cuisine.
Very good. Or they specialize in Middle Eastern
Yeah.
cuisine, and then you go on to talk about the what they have on the
Yeah.
menu, right? So that is a good way of telling them and speaking about their specialization, right? So you can just remove the very much and just say they specialize in, right? But overall, Mohammed, I think you did a fab job. Okay, it was very
Thank you
nice.
very much.
The fluency was there. You didn't stop in between. You were able to think on the spot. I think that is the magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
The spontaneity is very, very important when you speak, and thoughts should flow in an organized manner. All right. So kudos to that.
Thank
If
you very
I
much.
have, yeah, I think I would also, uh, do you think that you could have used better vocabulary, Shayaz?
I obviously think I could have used.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think too. I think too. Yes, I thought that you lacked a little bit in the lexical resource range,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that each section is 25%, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I have to give you in terms of fluency, you did a good job over here, right? Fantastic job here. Lexical resource could have been a little better, okay? The grammar was nice. I didn't have any problem with your grammar, but the pronunciation, again, I would give you a 6.5 here. Okay, but you did well. Overall, I think a 7 or a 7.5 is what I would give you. Fantastic. Plus, good job there,
Thank
Mohammed.
you.
Okay, fantastic job there. So thank you so much for joining us, and all the best for all your endeavors, right?
Thank you.
Great work. Great work. Okay. All right, guys, let's move on. Let's move on to y'all. Let's move on to y'all. Now, where are my students? Okay. Yes, you're absolutely right, Zelly. Around that, 7.5. Good job, Sayaz. Thank you for joining us. It was a pleasure. And may you succeed in all your endeavors. And thank you for studying with us. It makes us educators feel really proud of having students like Shayaz, who really, keeps up the name of LeapScholar. Okay. All right, students, back to y'all. Back to y'all. Now, tell me, what keywords would you write in that 1 minute if you had got this topic for your exam? Can you tell me something about a restaurant where you enjoyed going to? Please write your keywords in the chat. Please write your keywords in the chat. Can you tell me about a restaurant where you enjoyed going to? What keywords would you write? What keywords would you write in that 1 minute to speak or say or tell to the examiner? Come on, write it, write it. I am waiting for your keywords. Okay, spacious, very nice. Ambience, very nice. Okay. And hospitality. Okay, yes, awesome. You can talk about hospitality. The hospitality of that restaurant was really nice, very good. Okay, you enjoyed the hospitality of the restaurant. Okay, mesmerizing. Maybe that would be about the decor, right? Scrumptious food. Awesome. Very nice. Very nice. There was a lot of hustle and bustle. Okay, all right. If maybe some people like to go to a restaurant which is crowded and full of life, so then you use the phrase hustle and bustle. Okay. Now, contentment, very nice. Different cuisine, diverse, very nice. Puja, good job. Rajat, mouth-watering dish. Spectacular, Ekta, superb. Courteous star, Nisha Jain, very nice. Utterly great, Harish, we do not use utterly. Utterly means something we are forced into. So please understand the meaning of your vocab. The word great is good. Okay, Puja, scrumptious, nice. Valet parking, good facility of valet parking, very nice. Who said that? Jay, awesome. Awesome. The facade of the restaurant was very nice. Okay, Navraj, you must be in advertising, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, spick and span environment, very nice, Ankita. Uh, I was on cloud nine. Okay. Utterly great taste. Like I said, we do not say the quality and quantity. We were contented with the quality and quantity. Very nice gourmet, spectacular vegetarian food, punctual services. Very nice. Okay. Lavish food, Harshdeep, lavish food. I don't think you have to use this kind of words in front of the examiner. It sounds very casual and less formal. Okay. Fascinating cuisine, all type of delusion food. Okay, delicious. I hope you meant delicious, Mohit. Cordial. Okay, the waiters were cordial. Very nice. Good word. Made my jaw drop. So you can say mouth watering, scrumptious, delicious, yummy. Okay, cordial stuff. Arshad, are you in a? You sound like an Amul butter ad, yeah. Utterly butterly delicious. Very nice, Arshad. That was a nice one. Lip smacking, very nice. Worthy. It was worth every penny. It was worth every penny. Okay, or it was worth the money. Okay. Hygienic food, very nice. Peaceful environment, lavish food, okay. Exotic spread. You can use the word exotic spread, my friends. These are better words. A benevolent owner. Okay, you're talking about the staff and the management, Abhi, then you can use the word benevolent. Okay, very nice. Aromatic, variety of vegetarian food, spectacular, very nice, very nice. Awesome, very good. Now, okay, so today what we saw here was, a small demo on how your speaking test is going to be. A very short introduction, something to make you comfortable, a topic that you generally know. Then we moved on into the cue card topic. I gave him a minute to write down his points. He spoke for a little more than 2 minutes. And after that, after his speaking, we started off round 3, which was based on the cue card, which was restaurants. Okay. Now, if at any point of time, students, you all do not understand the question, or you cannot hear the question, you can ask your examiner, could you please repeat the question? Could you please repeat the question? Okay. Diverse, Shivaling, where can we use diverse? When you're going into a restaurant that has got food from all over the world. Maybe you have a Chinese cuisine, you have Italian, maybe you have Arabic, you have so many cuisines, different. All right. Awesome, guys. Very, very nice. Very nice. Now, for yes, now for being such awesome viewers and participants, I've got 10 tips for you to ace your IELTS speaking. Number one is, please do not memorize answers. Okay. For example, please listen. Okay. Yes, my name is Veronica. I come from Bangalore and I am married. I have 2 children. See, this is a memorized answer. Kindly, please do not memorize your answers. All right. Use a range of grammatical structures. Depending on the question, please use your grammar accordingly. If the question asks you or gives you an opportunity to talk about the past, then please do it. And then come to the present. Okay. So I used to love swimming, but now I don't, or I don't prefer to swim. Okay. Because of XYZ, whatever it is. But you used a distant past tense, that is, I used to love swimming, but now I don't, or I prefer not to go swimming because of the chemicals that have been added in the water. It really spoils the texture of my skin, etc., etc. Right? Don't worry about your accent. Don't worry about your accent. Okay? Like I said, the pronunciation is the key over here. We cannot change each and every person overnight. A person can't change overnight. So please ensure that you pronounce your words properly. That's more than enough. Now, suppose you need some time, just pause for a couple of seconds to absorb the question. Don't begin with okay. So just take that time, take that 5 seconds, and then, yes, I love cooking because cooking helps me to de-stress myself. It helps me to get some me time for myself. And when I am, alone, I love to cook. So you take some time to think. Avoid the use of fillers, okay, which brings us to the next point. Extend your answers. Extend your answers. When they are asking you questions in part 1, I request you to please do not answer in yes or no and half line answers, 2-word answers. Please stretch your answers for at least 2 to 3 sentences. Okay. And in part 3, you should be able to speak at least 3 to 4 sentences. Okay. And smiling helps pronunciation. Who believes that smiling helps pronunciation? Students, do you believe that smiling helps pronunciation? Because it helps your jaws to open up a little bit more. and every word will come, okay? Every word will come out beautifully. It will be enunciated well. There will be good, uh, you know, uh, phonetics. The phonetics of every alphabet will be pronounced properly. Every alphabet. Okay. Now, don't speak in a monotone. What is a monotone? What is a monotone? Yes, I like to eat in a fast food restaurant because fast food restaurant is very good for our health, and we like to, so don't speak like this. Okay. Well, I prefer to eat in a fast food restaurant because a fast food restaurant, you know, helps us to get food that we do not get to prepare at home quite frequently. See how I am stressing on words that are important, and I am also enunciating those words that I want you to feel important. Okay, so there should be a voice modulation when you speak. And last but not least, I would request you to please practice a lot of IELTS topics. You get a lot of topics to speak on. If you get time, just choose random topic, maybe your city, maybe your work, maybe your college, maybe your society, and just start talking. Just start talking, record yourself. All these things help you to get better and better and better. All right, all these things get helps you to get better and better and better. Okay, yes, body language matters, isn't it? Who agrees language matters? Who agrees body language matters? Who agrees that body language matters? Intonation is also very important, Mr. Byte. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Okay, students, you all can use your hand gestures. Everything is fine. Don't be overly dramatic with it. Okay, it's not, you're not doing a drama, you're not doing a skit, you're not performing in a theater. So try to stay put in your chair. Do not fidget, right? And don't be overly dramatic with it. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so very good. Fantastic. Libin, Srinivas, Pushparaj, very nice. Okay. But you should do just enough. And if it's not required, I would say don't do it at all. I would say don't do it at all. All right. So I hope you all don't forget example of pronunciation versus accent. Okay. Samya. Uh, okay. So sometimes some students, they say bottle. Okay, actually the correct pronunciation is bottle, right? But when they speak, we can understand that the person was trying to say bottle, right? Now there are some words where because of the accent they are not able to say the word properly, right? That is why I am telling you that when you pronounce the word, you need to be careful how it is pronounced when it comes to a language. Okay, you cannot say jumped as jumped. You will say jumped. Okay, you will say jumped. All right. So your 10th tip was the hand gestures, Rebecca. All right, body language. Yes, you can use examples. You can use examples. You can use examples. Okay. How can you work on pronunciation? We can work on pronunciation by learning phonetics, by learning how each alphabet sounds. Okay. This will help you to improve the language very well. Another way to improve your speaking, and you can watch a lot of Netflix, you can watch a lot of podcasts, maybe watch a lot of Netflix series, maybe watch a series of Young Sheldon, The Simpsons. The vocabulary used there, the style, the language is fantastic over there. So I request you all to do that. Don't you all agree? You can use an example, Harleen. Okay, you can. If the question demands and you can, then definitely please use. Very good, Neeraj. So Neeraj listens to a lot of podcasts. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, students. So I hope you have downloaded the Telegram channel. I hope you'll have downloaded the Telegram app first of all, and please subscribe and be a part of the IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. You will get everyday material for writing, either listening, otherwise speaking, peer-to-peer speaking sessions, otherwise reading. All right. Please focus on getting yourself better and better every day. And last but not the least, please, yes, yeah. So this is our, surprise. And this is our main star for today, where you get to join Atul Sir's class and Syed Sir's class for 50%, at 50% off. Okay, so you're going to get these classes at 249 only, at 249 only. So I request you to please check the description box below. All the links are available. Your free study material is available. The crash course links are available over there. I request you all to please click and check your description box, where you will be able to join both at least one of the classes, that is either Atul Sir's or Mohammed Sir's. They are wonderful in their teaching in their own way, and do not hesitate. Do not think twice. I don't think you will get it at such value for money, just 249 rupees today. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I think y'all did a fab job, and y'all were very good participants. Do you all wish to say anything? How many of y'all learned something from today's session? Please write. Did you learn? Did you learn something from today's session? Please do like and subscribe to our channel. That will mean a lot to me, and it will encourage educators like me to help you a little bit more. And the more you'll subscribe, I will join you all for your speaking sessions once you all are on the group of the growing community of 22,000 students. Thank you so much, guys. It's very nice. I come from Bangalore. I hail from Bangalore. So thank you so much for being a part of this particular session. Thank you, Shayaz, for being here with us and, volunteering and participating and showing the world how it is to actually go in for a live session. Thank you so much. Signing off. Till next time, I hope you take care of yourself. Stay safe, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.